okay? I'm going to go ahead and get started this morning. Am I supposed to push the big one in the middle?
Nope, that's your laser pointer.
This one's. Okay, so why do we do it? When a contest comes around, first of all, how many people have competed in a contest here? I know Bonnie Ann has. Okay, so a lot of you do. How many people have judged in a contest? A couple people, okay. I have too. And so we wanted to let you know the reason why is because there's 6 different areas, and Rachel and all these ladies right here that are all in the same club, they can't judge at their level in their club or their area at all because there could be a potential for bias. And we're not saying that you guys would be, but that's kind of the assumption with everybody. So we have other areas that need help, okay? Some of the clubs, and we'll talk about that later, they combine their areas together so that we don't have to have 6 different contests. This time we do have 4 separate ones, so there's a lot of potential for you guys to know the area that you're in, and if you don't know, we'll let you know. And then you can help in the other areas. The other thing is too, is when it comes to the division contest, we try to find people outside of our division, which means that those other divisions are also looking for people to help them, and it's a really exciting time to go up to Denver or go somewhere in order to help with that training.
You just said we can't judge within our own club?
You can within your own club, you can't within your own area, okay? So every area, every club in every area, because we have a smaller number of clubs, we have 4 clubs in every area, every club's allowed to submit 2 people for each contest. And so your area, when your area is scheduled, which you're 6, okay, you would not be able to do anything for 6. And I believe 4 and 6 is in the same one. So usually the judges are all the same. So anybody that's not in area 4 or 6 can help judge at that contest, that area contest. Okay? Because we usually keep the same judges. We don't switch them between the 2 different areas. The contests run together if you have more than one. Okay? So who's eligible? Judges, you have to have at least 6 speeches under your belt in order to be considered a judge. Now, I really appreciate, I asked you guys how far some of you are along, so I really appreciate you coming out and learning about the judging, but there's so many other roles that you can help out in, and go back and just give this information to your club as well. Jamie, what role do you hold in your club? You're a board member, right?
Yes, secretary.
Secretary. So he's a secretary, and I was giving him a hard time because I've known him for over a year, and he has 3 speeches under his belt. So he probably just heard, wait a minute, I'm not eligible to be a judge, but you can take all the information back to the club and already say, I know about that, and so forth. But we just want to give you guys the information that's available to you.
Get 3 speeches in the next 3 weeks.
That's true, Jamie. 3 speeches in the next 3 weeks. Well, actually, you got the whole month of February because our speeches don't start till the 1st week of March. Yes.
He could also be timer, he could be vote counter, he could be.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that.
Sergeant at arms.
Yeah, it's just the judging is the 6 speeches. All the other roles that are available, which we'll get to later, you definitely can help out in. And there's a whole lot of other ones. If you know how to count and take your shoes off, you can be a ballot counter. Timing, you know, all that other stuff. There's a lot of roles that take place within the judging, within the contest. Okay, and it's pretty exciting to be a part of that because you're really using your leadership skills. Part of leadership is what? Listening. So you have to do that with judging. Timing, you have to listen. Well, you try not to listen too hard, right? How many people have a problem with timing? Right? What? Who have a problem with timing? Because you start listening to a speech, right?
I have done that.
We have a joke with one person in one of our clubs because I was really busy and she says, I really like when you speak. So I'm talking and I keep looking over at her like, when am I going to get a green card? Yeah. And then she throws the red up. I'm so sorry, I was completely listening to you. So we all have that problem, but listening is a really great leadership skill, okay? So we wanted to talk about the understanding the how and the what. You're helping people, you know, leading is not always getting up and talking in front of people, it's also giving that back support that you need to let them know, we really need you as a timer, we really need you as other roles. You're helping the division out. We're doing awesome this year because of the support and the communication with all of you. So we want to keep that going, right? We want to let her know, our division, that we're here. And then also for the district, because we're going to, whatever Southern Division does, we're moving the needle in Southern Division. Mm-hmm. We are definitely moving the needle. First of all, just to give you a quick update, so on the Pathways Education, the clubs are now getting notified about the upcoming visits from your Pathway guides about the new program. Super excited about it. I know I don't look it, I don't feel good, but I'm super excited about it. And the goal is to have 70% of the club's information out there before we flip the switch on it. And right now, we're already scheduled at 90% of our clubs visiting. And a lot of other divisions can't even say that. They're not even at that level yet. We have all of our contests scheduled, and we have our division contests scheduled because it's important for me to let you guys know ahead of time, because this is a volunteer position, that you guys are giving up your free time. So for me, if I know when stuff's gonna happen, it's the best approach. That way we can schedule our lives. And some of us are control freaks. So, right. So what we're gonna do is, we are gonna go ahead, where's my, do we have an agenda? So I kind of talked about how the judging is really, I thought I had an extra one. It's okay, I'm trying to keep track of everything. We're gonna go ahead and switch now. Deb and Keith and I are gonna switch our presentations. And Deb is gonna go and come talk about, this is you, right? No? That's you.
That's Victoria.
Oh,
Idea contest judge.
Okay. Sorry. So the value of it, what you get out of it, is great listening. We're going to give you some ballots. Do you want to pass those out? I mean, the ballots now?
I was going to do that when I got to my
Okay.
section.
So when you're a judge, we don't make you do it very subjectively like the evaluations. We actually give you specific areas to listen for, how to do it, what to look for, and how to score. Keith's going to go into that. So there's a lot of value. We don't just hang you out to dry and say, here, figure out who you think's going to win. So we give you a form. Keith's going to go over that, so there's a really great foundation. The need is always really great. So when you guys do go back to your clubs, please check and say who's done 6 or more. This training that we're giving you is very face-to-face personal, but there is training on the website at Toastmasters.org. It's about 30 to 45 minutes of videos and training on the internet. So if people want to do it, want to get help with the judging, tell them, well, then go to the website and do the training and then make yourself available, okay? And what do you think the rewards would be? Can anybody think about a reward of being a judge?
You can take bribes.
Why did you give my secret away? That's how I get paid for Toastmasters now. Yes, Shell.
I know when I did my humorous speech contest, everyone said I was the funniest one there. But I lost completely. I didn't even get in the running because I lost on all the technicalities. I was new, I didn't know any of these things. So as a judge, you know what to look for, and not only will it help you help your club by improving your friends, but you also can improve yourself by knowing the areas in which people are looking for.
Exactly.
You're judging on
and we're
it.
going to give you forms today that you guys get to take with you so that you can see what the judging is. And you can go back and tell your club, hey, look, they look at how you use the floor. They look at the tone of your voice. They're going to look at your character. When we did the humorous speaking at the last contest, I heard almost all the speeches before they reached the Southern Division, and I told each one of them, because they were all great speakers, use your body more. You got to exaggerate when you're a comedian sometimes. It'd be really funny. And James did it, and he won, and he represented us. And when I went to the division contest, I still think he did awesome. He used his body more, and there's just that balance. So it's your own personal reward that you get from it too. You learn when you watch. When people speak, you're like, man, was that good? Because they used their volume and their body and their motions and their words and so forth. And then just keep yourself involved. The thing I love the most is that I get to lead, and it's kind of a natural born thing for me. I was just born with it. I don't know why, because I'm the youngest. I didn't boss my sister around a lot, but apparently I like to boss you guys around. But it's just a natural skill, and I've been able to develop my leadership skills through school.
I'm the youngest and I'm bossy too. So
You're bossy.
I think it's with being bossed around, you learn how to
I don't know if I was bossed around, because I'm the biggest mouth in my family. I know it's hard to believe, but but I just, I like being involved and I like being around people, and so I just want to make things as easy as possible. I have no problem with teaching people everything that I know. I don't even care if
So
you
you want to
pass
help
me up.
people also. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, I do like to help people. So we are now, I think this is Deb's.